This Masterclass is based around large class teaching. Obviously around the world, resources are often quite scarce in terms of teaching capacity, and the demand is often very high. So we're often having to juggle the dilemma of wanting to deliver good quality teaching, but often to larger classes than ideally we would like. And it's trying to explore different methods and hints and tips as to how you might deal with those large class scenarios in terms of assessment, in terms of practical project work and so on.
This particular masterclass is an opportunity to learn from each other about the issues of multicultural teaching, large numbers of students, and to get British and South African perspectives and perspectives from different universities within South Africa, and hopefully go away knowing a little bit more than we knew at the beginning.
It's been really interesting. I mean, the theme of it is to do with large classes and having multicultural aspects in a class, which is very relevant to us.
This masterclass is designed to help colleagues in South Africa share experiences amongst themselves, but also share our experiences to basically deliver the best quality provision they can for their students and make sure they've got the best quality graduates down the line.
I'm sort of experienced now because I've attended all of these workshops. I've enjoyed it a lot. And this particular one comes closer to me because I have one large class as well, which I'm undertaking. I've learned a lot of things. One very new and interesting aspect which I've learned today is how to allocate marks for my group assignments. To give the rubrics and ask them to remark the same work themselves and see what the gaps are between you and the author. So these are aspects which I was not using before, and from today I think I will try to use them and see what difference it makes in my teaching and learning.
I learned a lot, especially because I'm still new in the teaching space, so for me it was very valuable. Also helped me figure out certain things that I've been questioning myself but didn't really have an idea of where to start thinking, so I think it's definitely worth it.
And I was wanting to change it, so I would have half would be multiple choice, and that would be designed to help support perhaps the weaker cohort to focus in on the fundamentals, on the core knowledge.
Okay, so what I enjoyed most is to realize that the challenges are not necessarily unique, and not even just from a South African context, but also from the presenter's side, is that it is not as unique as we might feel, and then also from colleagues in the field to hear from them and from shared experiences. I think the workshop part of the conference I really enjoyed.
My aim was to introduce a method or a philosophy of teaching called scholarship, and to try to explain to colleagues how that could be applied to big groups and multicultural groups, and then to try to get people to think out of the box a little bit about race, ethnicity, religion and gender. The normal things that as academics in any part of the world we tend to try to ignore rather than talk about.
I learned a lot in particular with regards to the practical project, to look at certain things which was, for me, the one eye-opener is like simple changes, like for example changing just a bold size will actually make the whole project more streamlined and easier to execute.
Most specifically, one of the ideas of doing video reporting instead of actual written reports for smaller things like practicals and holiday work, etc., that we always have these tedious long reports and it takes us about 30 minutes to mark, and the students don't really like doing them. Although reporting is important, the other subjects can teach them that, and the practicals can be assessed with video assessment. So that has been something that I've picked up that's something that I want to try out.
I learned a lot, especially in terms of what Jane and Gareth had to share in their experiences. It really opened my eyes to being more open and considering lots of things that I think I haven't in terms of group work and, you know, the multicultural and how fortunate we actually are in South Africa and how tolerant and respectful and accepting we are of each other and of, you know, being open to work together despite your background or who you are and where you're from. And yeah.
And it was quite interesting to sort of see people trying to think and see things from each other's point of view and from the students' point of view.
It's very exciting, very informative, and I would attend the next one. I would go on any one of them. I'm actually looking forward to the next one. I'm truly looking forward. My mind is blown, you know.